Hello guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Delight and today I'm going to be bringing you a Rodrigo Bentancur FIFA 23 player review. This is the Spurs and Uruguay central midfielder that's just come out in the Team of the Week pack for Team of the Week 7, so I paid 136k for him, so that is the price that I'm going to be reviewing him based off of. If you've seen my videos before, you'll know that we're going to get quickly into the base stats, then the in-game stats, then some gameplay, and then we'll give our final thoughts on Bentancur. So 6'2", medium work rate, right-footed, 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Big thumbs up from me. So 86 overall, 75 pace, 70 shooting, 86 passing, 87 dribbling, 85 defending and 84 physical. So more of a defensive midfielder it would seem, but yeah, his card, it does come out of packs as a central midfielder. But yeah, I mean, looking at those stats, you're not really going to be going forward too much with him. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I like the defensive kind of midfielders that are there that can play in CM or CAM or wherever. So yeah, really looking forward to it. But the physical, I mean, that's one of the standouts, but obviously the dribbling is the highlight. It's also a very fun card to use, so let's get into it. Let's get into the actual in-game stats, and then we'll get into some gameplay and compare what they like to the in-game stats. So 75 pace made up of 74 acceleration, 76 sprint speed. Nothing special there. I mean, not terrible, but you know, I mean, it's not one of the standouts. Same with the shooting, 72 attack positioning, 62 finishing, which is not great. 78 shot power, 74 long shots, 81 volleys, 79 penalties. Again, I'm not really going to go into it too much there because they're pretty weak stats, to be honest. But the passing is really good here, 86. 85 vision, 83 crossing, 74 free kick accuracy, 90 short pass, 88 long pass, 77 curve. We see, for me, short pass is the most important, and that is the highest stat there. So that's a big thumbs up from me. Good vision, decent enough, long pass. The rest are, you know, average, but good enough stats, I would say, for a central midfielder. And then the dribbling at 87, made up of 76 agility, 80 balance, so that means he should be quite light on his feet, 84 reactions, 90 ball control, 89 dribbling and 88 composure. So really good stats there, to be honest. I'm quite excited to be dribbling with this guy. It is the highest stat on there, and I do feel like dribbling probably is going to be the key stat when it comes to using Bentancur. And then the defending at 85, I don't normally get into that because normally I'd think of him more as an attacking player, but defending is definitely good on this card. So 85 interception, 68 head accuracy, 86 defensive awareness, 88 standing tackle, 85 sliding tackle. That could be really effective in the middle of the park, so you can win the ball and then use his hopefully good passing or good dribbling to beat some players and get it to your strikers. Big thumbs up there. And then the physical at 84, made up of 80 jumping, 94 stamina, 79 strength and 85 aggression. Again, some really nice stats there. Again, I'm looking forward to getting into it with the physical, alongside his good dribbling, decent enough pace, really good defending, and yeah, and fantastic passing. So a lot to like about this card. The shooting is a little bit of a letdown. I don't think they'll be scoring many goals, if any. But yeah, I mean, that's probably not why you're buying this guy. It is more as like a holding central midfielder, which is going to be a lot of fun to use, I think. So we'll get into some gameplay in just a moment. If you do like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more videos like this, and there will be a link in the description down below, which will be full of FIFA 23 player reviews. So let's get into the actual in-game stuff now and see how he plays. Alright, so let's have a look. So I played a couple of games with Bentancur, and I'll get into it sort of stat by stat. So pace, he actually did feel pretty slow, which was a bit annoying. I thought, to be honest, on the card, when I was using him, I forgot to look at the stats properly before actually going into the in-games, and I did go in expecting better pace, and it wasn't that great. So that's probably not his fault. That might be mine for expecting a bit much, but it did feel pretty slow. Same with the shooting. Didn't do anything at all. I had a couple of attempts at shooting and he didn't score for me, unfortunately. But his dribbling was immense. Probably he's up there. He's up there with some of the best dribblers that I've used on FIFA 23 so far. It was a lot of fun to use as far as the dribbling goes. He was beating players quite often. He didn't feel like he was sluggish in any way. He felt really light on his feet and able to get around players very easily. So that was a big thumbs up from me as far as the dribbling goes. Something I was a little bit disappointed with was his passing. It was okay, it was good, but it wasn't. I think that the card 86 passing, I feel like that suggested it should be a bit more. So unfortunately for me, the passing didn't quite feel as good as what it suggested on the card, which was a bit frustrating at times, because when you're playing central midfielder, I do kind of rely on them to make the good passes to the strikers or to the cam to get on goal, but he didn't really do that as often as what I wanted. His defending was good. I did feel as well that he felt like he was playing way back, like even though he was just playing in central midfielder, he definitely was more. I had him on the left side of the central midfield, and it felt like he was playing kind of, even say you've got your central defensive midfielder here and then your left back here, he was playing in between them and like in a diagonal kind of thing, and he felt very strange at times. I would say that his work rates definitely felt more medium high than medium. He was definitely coming back a lot more than what he was going forward. I did try and get him into the game a little bit going forward, but yeah, unless you're sort of forcing it, that's not what he was doing. I guess that's not what you want him to do, because his shooting wasn't that great and his pace isn't that great. But I just would have liked him to be able to dribble around a little bit more and try and test that passing out, because I feel like it just wasn't quite up to scratch when it comes to an 86 rated passer. But other than that, I mean, his dribbling was one of the best I've used on FIFA 23 so far. I'll give him that. His defending was good. Like I know I said he was always in weird positions and stuff like that, but he did have a good standing tackle. He did intercept quite a bit, and he was quite strong. He did have physicality as well. He did manage to sort of, when he was dribbling, I wasn't noticing that he was getting pushed off the ball or anything like that. It was sort of very fluid and very easy to dribble around people, and he wasn't getting pushed off. So there are definitely a lot of positives, a few negatives. Let's get into the actual in-game stats again, and I'll rate them how I felt that they played in game. Alright, so the 75 pace, 75 is quite low anyway, so I'm not actually going to dock it, but it did feel that like it was a 75 pace, which is a little bit disappointing. Probably not what you want at this point in the game. And then the 70 shooting as well, I'm not going to really touch that. He didn't score any goals for me. I don't even know if he got a shot on target, to be honest with you. I did attempt a few shots, but no, I don't know if, I can't remember if there was any in the clips there, but there was no shooting going on with this guy as far as getting a goal. And his passing, unfortunately, is going to have to come down a little bit as well. 86, I mean, it wasn't bad. I'll go for like an 84, 85. I don't want to bring it down too much. I just feel like 86 is just that snitch above like the elite level. So yeah, we'll bring it down to about an 84, 85, which is still a really good stat, but just not quite there for the 86. However, his dribbling has to come up. His dribbling at 87, so, I mean, it's ridiculous. His dribbling must have been about a 90, it felt like to me. He was just weaving in and out. You saw in them games there, he was just getting around defenders and stuff like that. No one could really get near him. The ball control that he had was absolutely phenomenal. So I'm going to increase the dribbling to a 90. And then the defending at 85, it's weird because he was really good at defending. I'll increase that slightly. I'll take it up to an 86. Maybe like we'll switch the defending and passing around a little bit, because defending definitely felt like a much stronger asset to him than what the passing did. So yeah, I think we'll increase the defending and decrease the passing and just switch them around. And then a physical at 84, I think I can increase that as well, because I didn't notice that he was getting pushed off the ball or anything like that, especially when he had the ball and when he was dribbling. It would have been so annoying if he had that low pace as well as low strength and was getting pushed off the ball a lot. But I didn't realise that. I didn't notice it. So the physical was definitely a bit higher than an 84. So we'll bring it up to like an 85, 86. So a bit of a weird one, really. We've left some of the lower stats low, like the passing and the shooting and the pace. We decreased the passing, but then we've increased the other three stats. So it's very difficult because I mean, it depends what sort of gameplay you like to play. If you want him more of a defensive player, he's probably worth the coins, because there's not many sort of midfielders like him that are really good defensively, decent physical, and really good dribbling. But if you want him as more of an attacking player and you just sort of go all out attack and that sort of thing, I would avoid, because there are a lot better players in his position that you'll be able to use. So hopefully this video has helped. If it has, please do give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. And as I said earlier, there is a link in the description down below and probably on the right hand side of the screen full of FIFA 23 player reviews. As always guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye.